Roger, I know you've been sort of manning the inbox with all of our questions, and from what I'm looking at here, let me guess, something to do with drainage, right?
It's springtime. We're getting rain, the snow's melting, all the water's going down and ending up in everyone's cellar. So we're getting a lot of questions about how to stop that.
Well, water's the enemy. We want to do everything we can to get it away from the house, and then you've installed a whole bunch of systems over the years.
Yeah, where we go in and we excavate all the way around the foundation, about 12 inches deep, put in fabric, put in stone, put in pipe, more stone, fabric, soil on the top of that, and then we carry the water away from the house.
A French drain, classic recipe.
Yep.
A lot of work though, and not everyone's got a backhoe or a truckload of stone like you do.
No, but what they can do is get this system that we found. Take a look here, and what this is a 4-inch perforated pipe surrounded by styrofoam peanuts and then wrapped in this fabric.
So this is the soil separator right here?
Yep. So the water can come through here, through all the voids, and end up in the pipe and be carried away.
So it's basically a French drain sort of in a kit here, just a one-stop shopping type of thing, right?
Dig a trench, lay it in, and put the soil back on top of it.
Small version, big version?
Big version. If you're doing a drain all the way around the house, this is what you would use to carry that large volume of water.
So a French drain sort of collects the water, comes off the gutters, it falls next to the house. These key things can actually collect that water and move it away. You might tie one of these things into a pipe that, as you say, goes to daylight, right?
Exactly. Yeah. In another circumstance, we may just use this as after it collects the water to have the water disperse out of it farther down the road.
Just put a gutter end right into this and bury this thing.
Yep.
All right.
Now, there's different ways to collect the water to get into those pieces of pipe. This is a channel drain. A lot of times we have asphalt or brick, and there's a puddle there.
Sure.
So what we do is we just take and cut, slide this up against it, and then run a pipe out of here and go right back into our system. And a lot of times when we're collecting water, we can run it to daylight. Other times you can't, and that's where the dry well comes in. This is a plastic dry well, not too big. You can dig it yourself and put it in. You can gang 2 or 3 together and it'll hold quite a bit of water. We put a pop-up on top so that if it does fill up, the water comes out and slowly disperses.
And in this case, we have got ourselves a solid pipe, not a perforated one, because we want to move all of that water from wherever we collected it, from the gutters, downspouts, what have you, and bring it out into a field and disperse it there.
Exactly, but remember, the #1 defense against water, clean out your gutters, make sure you either have an extension on the bottom or a splash box in grade to carry that water away from your foundation.
Well, water is the enemy, so we appreciate the tips.